The following program is rated mature. It may contain strong, coarse language, violence, and other mature content not appropriate for children under 17. The views expressed in this program may not represent those of this cable station or its employees.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday night, so grab a seat and you just might see something really great. You've got the time, it's not too late to watch a show that will give you laughs and chills and thrills. There's nothing that they haven't tried, 'cause everything tastes great when it's deep fried. So lock your doors and sit right down. There is no better place to go, 'cause it's time for the Not So Late Show.
Coming back.
Really?
It's
coming back?
Vine is coming
Yeah,
back.
it's gonna be called Mine when whatever Jake something is nuts buys it.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
No.
Why is Jake Gyllenhaal?
Do you know how to say his name right?
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Jake Gyllenhaal. Do you know how to say his name right?
No, because I've probably been saying Gyllenhaal, and that's
It's
probably
Gyllenhaal.
wrong. What are they, Dutch?
No, he's Swedish.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Gyllenhaal.
Really?
Yeah.
And did he tell you this?
Does he like
Or
No.
shall I say you saw something where he said this?
I saw something where it was where he was saying the correct pronunciation of his name.
So it's like Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's
there
like,
you go.
hey, you want to be famous in Hollywood? Yep. Well, this is how you
you're
say
not
your name
Gyllenhaal.
now.
Yeah, it's not.
You're
you can't be
Gyllenhaal
like-
now.
It's kind of hard to be like, you know,
Gyllenhaal.
Charlize Theron and Jake Gyllenhaal.
I can't even say that.
All right. So to address the lack of an elephant in the room,
Brad left.
you're going to notice that we're missing a Brad, but we've gained a Rob,
We have.
which is very uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
It is an improvement.
yes.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Because I can talk about Avengers right now.
Details.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey, yeah.
Here, I'll
'cause
never
he's not,
see it.
Has he not seen it?
Have-
Have you not seen that yet? Why am I
No,
yelling?
he has.
He
Because he
has?
saw it at the drive-in.
Did you see it, Brad?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh,
Yay.
Jay, I am so sorry. We are way past the spoiler warning.
Yeah, but the other one has
That is America's ass.
Well, wait. Hold on. First, we
He
got.
hasn't seen it either.
First, we have to
I
get.
don't care. We're way past the spoiler
It's
warning.
been a month.
All right. So along
Came a spider.
came a spider. So now here's the real
Morgan
reason.
Freeman.
See, Rob doesn't know why he's here, but we're going to tell Rob why he's here
Why am I here?
because this is the
It's
Not
to
So
pretty-
Late
to pretty
Show,
up the show.
Rob Appreciation Show.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
It is yay.
It is, yeah.
Because what you all don't know out there is that Rob no longer works here, which made us very sad.
Yeah.
So what we came up with
Which is why I'm
was,
dressed like this.
well, yeah, because what are they going to do? Fire him? No. So this is an appreciation show for Rob for the 17-ish years of tolerating us and doing tons of shit for us.
Well, you would have been a little longer.
That's what she said.
Wait, you're counting it with me for that's what she said they
Well,
heated?
it was funnier.
You're
going
not
behind him.
you're not used to the count it yet.
But it's funny. You're going behind.
It is
him.
funny,
It's his first time.
but we can pass it along.
That's what she said.
So this is an appreciation dinner, which,
Dinner.
yeah, we didn't know you were
I
going to eat.
shouldn't have eaten
That's
that.
right, because
Well,
you know what?
I believe I said, "Are you sure you really want to eat that?"
Because I was hungry.
Well, now you're not going to
I said, "I really hope you're hungry."
We got an assload of food.
Yeah, we're gonna feed
Hey,
you-
this is what happens when you don't plan ahead.
We're-
It's a
Oh,
good
we
thing
did
I
plan
decided-
ahead.
It's a good
We-
thing I decided to show up then.
Why would we start now?
That's a good point.
So we got bunches of things.
Yay!
So there's meat on a stick, which I think you
Complete
like.
with stick.
Yeah, well, I
and
recommend
meat.
not eating it, but if you're low on fiber, sure.
Sweet.
So what we were going to do,
All right, glowing sauce.
along with talking about the Avengers, evidently, we're just going to talk about fond memories of the Not So Late Show.
Why?
Because it'd be
Because
funny just
you have to have at least 3.
We
It
should
really
have,
is.
especially since we don't have the clips like Fuller busting into the bathroom on Brad.
But see, these are the things we want to talk about, like the funny things, like, oh, that really sticks out in the brain after
You know
all
what
these
Rob's
years.
favorite part of the Not So Late Show is? When it's over.
Over.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Go home.
when he can go home. But now he can just go home anytime.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys.
Aww.
That's how Rob appreciates us.
And I don't have social media. Unless you count texting. Do we count texting as social media?
No.
Ha ha, Doug does.
It's very...
Yes, and Doug also asked how much it costs to start an Instagram.
That's a good point. He did.
It's very, very local.
What, texting?
Social media, yes. So, dig in. I don't know what I want first.
I don't even know what it is.
There's some pork lo mein.
Well, this is
Pork lo mein,
something.
that's pork fried rice. That's probably white rice.
Hey, it is.
Yeah. These are, I think,
They're, I don't know,
the yummy chickens.
These are egg rolls.
yummy chickens?
Yeah, I got a bunch of egg rolls.
Ah, pork lo mein, yeah.
There you go.
Okay, who wants one? Who wants what? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
Well, here, it's
Bowls-
your
Bowls are
celebration.
so much easier.
This is our celebration day.
Thrill and watch us eat.
And reminisce.
So what do we want to reminisce about?
Whatever you
Like the
want.
time we cut a campaign ad for Pat?
Oh, God,
did?
I remember those.
We did?
Yeah, in 2011. You don't remember that?
That was probably during my drinking time.
Oh, it might have been. You were a floating head blowing up squirrels and words. Cue that beat. Actually, that might actually be in the queue. Is that in the queue? Is that in the queue?
I'll have to look.
Doug actually has to come back.
That might be in the queue.
And do a job.
Drill is
for-
Pat destroys things.
All right, so that's not going to work, so I'm going to get my stabby pokey thing. They're supposed to be, I don't know if they put 2 servings in that same thing. If not, I'm going to have to yell at them
what,
next
that?
week. No, the beef on a stick.
Oh, beef on stick.
If there's
Find
6
that
sticks
beef
in
on
there,
stick.
then it's okay.
Got no memories. Kineticon.
Oh my God, that was like one of the best times. For me personally, anyhow.
Which one?
I think I only went to 2.
Well, none of us are going to say Boston because
No,
that was a CF.
No. I had a blast.
I got a good book out of it.
I had a
gotta
blast
admit.
with you guys. The experience.
Yeah,
sucked
all right, yeah,
balls.
that's a good point.
We had fun.
That's a good point. We did. The waiting in line for it was like what?
8 hours.
No, it was like it was at least 4. I think it was like 4 1/4.
What was worse was when you went from one room in a line and you finally get into a hallway and you and you see going into the other room like, ooh, this room is going to be where all the tip people are going to. Nope,
Yeah.
more lines that literally zigzag through the entire room.
People had signed the tape.
Yeah.
That was out in line. It was like, I survived the line. Great wait, 08.
Oh, that's a good one.
That was such a CF.
Boston.
Boston, which we were able to actually turn into a joke, which probably
JJ?
nobody got when we went to
you're done making your
Kineticon that
plate,
year.
Can you make a plate for me too?
Plate there.
Tell me what you want, and I'll just bring it to you. Then you can take what you want.
Chicken fingers.
Ooh, chicken fingers. Chicken don't have fingers.
Chicken don't, but these chickens seem to. One. I'll take
Whoa.
one.
So if you're wondering where
That's
Brad is,
That's
Brad,
a spicy beef.
Brad's fixing stuff.
yeah, Brad had a work emergency, which he said many, many curse words about, and then now
I
he's
think he
trying
just
to
shot
fix.
himself.
I hope not. I'll miss the old lug.
Me too.
Yeah.
Can I have his drone?
So yeah,
Okay. Still gonna miss him though.
yeah.
Every time I use it.
You may have a fork.
It'll make getting the food out a little bit easier than using
That's
my
true.
hands for everything.
Ah, that's what hands are for. They're like a fork.
Yeah, but
Do you have fingernails?
I do kind of.
Oh, there you go.
Are they yours?
No.
Not your fingernails.
Oh, oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I saved it.
You're releasing the
that?
Kraken right now.
That's what we're calling that.
Did you usually
Yeah, I really did.
squinch one?
Yeah. What else you want?
The little mane. I'll
Never to take phone calls on the show again. How about that?
Yeah, that was a disaster. One thing I do remember fondly is when we did the satellite falling out of the sky out back. That was good.
That was in.
Yeah,
When was
whenever
that?
whatever that Russian, what was it, Russian satellite?
That
falling?
was. No, I'm trying to think of what year that happened. That might have been 2004.
Really?
Yeah,
That long ago?
It was just because this is how my memory actually works. Because in when Brad and I are just BSing in there, I had said I was at election headquarters. It was just after an election,
Can I have a meat stick?
and I know it was a presidential election, so it was either 04 or 08, but I think it was 04.
I thought I was working here longer than that.
Nobody grabbed a meat stick
You
yet?
do work.
Rob did.
How many meat sticks were there, Rob?
I don't know. They're spicy.
I counted 4 in there, and he had
There's
5,
6.
so there's at least 6.
Yeah.
They're spicy and meat to stick. So anywho, Any other fond memories?
The eating contest.
Yeah, which one? The one where somebody put ended up getting shaving cream, whipped cream all over the curtains.
But Rob, who would ever do that?
I don't know.
Statute of limitations?
I didn't name any names. I said someone.
That's true.
If you're gonna admit to it, that's on you.
Admit to what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Eggs Benedict.
Then you always have the classic Halloween when I just... Actually, it's rather recently when I dressed up as Jamie Heineman.
Yeah.
That was a good...
Whoops.
Speaking of which, I did come across. I don't know where the physical poster is, but I did come across the Photoshop of that.
Happy Heine?
The Happy Heine toilet paper.
Oh my god, I love the Happy Heine. I was so happy when you made that one.
The Happy Heine toilet paper.
What people may not realize is how much actual work you put into all those posters that used to be on the show.
Those
We
were
had a
all
little
made
set.
by Rob.
Lots. Not all. Brad did do some. And when there were,
Like what, 2?
I don't know how the exact count, but he did do some of them. Some of them we just found and had them printed out.
Brad, you fix your shit yet?
No,
Is it actually really broken?
someone broke it bad, and I'm trying to figure out how.
I know who it wasn't.
Yeah. Well, we know it wasn't you.
Yep.
I
Don't worry, Brad's sense of humor will come back after this whole thing. I don't
blame,
expect him to have one right now.
I blame Portland.
I blame Portland too.
Should we just unplug mic 1 from here and just plug it in right to the board and you can just talk into
No,
Nah.
because we may have the MA rating, but it's not that high.
Yeah,
that? Gotcha.
there is no rating high enough right now.
We don't want to move over to an X.
Did you go to Pumpkin Chunkin' with us?
No, I did not. That was Alexon. Kind of wish I did, because that looked like fun. No?
No,
No?
no, it wasn't.
No?
Why wasn't it fun?
Well, I think it was because they drove all night and then they drove back home all night. That might have been one thing.
We left in the morning, which was fine. We get there, we get a bunch of B-roll and some stuff like that. Then we do a couple.
Roll
of
that beautiful beam footage.
We do a couple of interviews. Meanwhile, I'm carrying around the camera and the tripod and stuff. It was a long day. Mm-hmm. Brad finally scores the interview with the guy as we're leaving that running this whole thing, and proceeds to interview him for about 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
And you can see
Yeah, it probably wasn't, but it feels that way.
you weren't
When
holding
you're,
the camera.
I was going to say, when you're holding a camera, a 30-second interview is like 20 minutes long.
so
Because you
can
start
see-
drifting
you
and
can
you're
see-
like, my hand's cramping up,
Yeah.
especially if it's at the end of the day.
You can see it like slowly pan left and right. That's me like shifting on my feet. Like everything's starting to fall asleep on me right now because I cannot move.
Uh-huh.
I've never experienced that.
Quite.
That's why that's when I gained a lot more respect for you doing what you do. I was like, oh god, if Rob does this,
Was it on the, well, why wasn't it on the tripod?
Yeah, I was just going to ask that. It's like, you had a tripod. You just said you were carrying the tripod. Why didn't you use the tripod?
I didn't know how to set it up.
Well, that seems like
You
a fail.
did?
Then
He definitely
he's a
did.
sadistic bastard. Then
Well, we knew that.
Doug! Where are you? Right here. Where? Oh, there you are. So I did get 6 of things, so you can have, like, a beef stick. It's just pure protein and no carbs, so you can have a beef stick. Okay. Get out here and have a beef stick.
Beef stick!
Now. By the way, I drove by your house and I honked the horn big time and shook fists.
All right.
Yeah, you weren't there.
Actually,
No, I had
in a semi-related story, I did
in-
not. I was at
it's
my
in this
parents' house
bag.
the other day.
Here, have some of this bag of protein.
Actually, grab 2 and hand me one.
Okay. Ew, gross. No, I meant.
I was at my parents' house the other day, just sitting in the living room talking to my parents. A car drives by honking. So I'm, they can't see me. I just went, hi. Then I see it through the open window. And they're like,
you.
oh, that was my sister.
I honk every time I pass Jay's house.
Which one? Which sister?
Which sister or which Jay's house? Jay only has one house.
That he knows
You know
of.
of.
That's a good point. The older, younger sister. The older, younger sister. Brad breaking the DDR pad.
Oh my god. That was in the intro for a while, wasn't it? Or what did you use that for?
Whenever we wanted to embarrass him.
We would just play it whenever we wanted. That is true. He really broke it.
The meat came down on the controller, and it was all over.
Oh, I recently found you doing the DDR at the telethon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, there was a telethon where I did GDR?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Vaguely.
You and Victor?
Even more vaguely.
It was at Litchfield High School.
Like Vato Victor?
Now it's clearer than it should be.
I don't think he remembers.
Nope.
I remember. I really do. But I don't remember Victor.
You remember Vato?
You don't remember Victor Vector?
I don't remember him doing that.
Yeah, it was him and Brad at the same time.
Was I there? Because that sounds vaguely familiar now.
You would have been there at some point. We were all there. That was a long day.
Was,
It was the LEF telethon, the second one.
oh, God. That was... Yeah, we brought the truck for that, didn't we?
We used a truck on both of them, but yeah, that was a truck.
Well, you're already taking it, so
Well, is it
it's too late now.
No, I didn't touch it.
I give you my stick.
I want a meat pole. Okay.
I'm pretty sure Miles was there. Justin was on audio.
Miles was there.
Oh, boy.
Dwyer was there too, wasn't he?
Probably. John was everywhere.
I can't remember.
I think he was there.
There, 'cause I remember him yelling at me at the viewfinder set the time.
Oh yeah! Wait, no, wait. Hold on. Which one?
The viewfinder said the contract's up to live.
Are you sure that wasn't Mike Mowdy at the Watertown?
At the
graduation?
Watertown graduation.
You know, it's one or the other.
That was
That was-
hilarious. That was the one. That is one of the few times where we can actually say Brad screwed up.
It's true.
Yeah, because then... So here's the story. We were doing Watertown graduation
It poured that day too, didn't it?
earlier,
yeah.
but then it cleared up near
Yeah,
the
and
end.
we and
Yeah, because things were shorting out.
Watertown's audio board shorted out.
Yes.
Did you pass the beef and broccoli?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He beat me to it. All right, so do tell the story.
So we were having... I think we were having some technical issues, too, because of the dampness. So Brad is on a camera out near the graduation.
Going.
And he's got what he thinks is the camera focused and, you know, the light levels are okay.
It was mostly to focus.
Yeah, and it was Mike Mowdy, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mowdy.
So one of the engineers is in the truck with us, yelling at Brad, fix your effing camera, this is sucking. He's like, no, it's fine, everything looks fine. It's like, no, it looks like shit, fix it, blah, blah.
Because
So
you're supposed to zoom in,
Yeah.
focus up on
Focus
the
up,
object,
yeah.
and then pull back. What Brad was doing is Brad would go in and pull immediate back, and it'd be fine.
Which is
He
fine.
wouldn't
but
even
you
focus. He'd be like, zoom in, slight focus, and pull out. And we go there, and we're like, no, that's bad, and you have to do
Yeah,
it
but-
again.
Which was funny, but then... I show you-
Several minutes of this,
Yeah, several minutes back and forth. He's like, look, in, out. I know how to focus. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Blah, blah.
which he does.
He does, absolutely.
Except.
So then finally, Brad just
that
comes
one
out
day.
with, if you don't like it, why don't you just come out here and fix it yourself?
And I don't even think Brad had finished that statement
Fine!
before Mowdy was out of the truck.
Slam! And then we hear him arguing over the headset because Brad's still wearing it. And of course, we're wearing it in the truck. And they're arguing back and forth.
We're laughing our
and we're
butts
laughing.
off.
Oh my god. That was hilarious.
How old was Brad during this?
I don't know.
It's only last year.
It's been a while since we've done graduations, and I don't,
yeah,
I
while.
don't miss them. You can only hear the same slightly modified, "Hey kids, go out and be awesome" speech
Commencement speech,
before you want to not listen anymore.
Followed up by Green
Here's
Day.
the secret: they use the same one every year.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing.
Follow.
Rob, I want you to give your graduation speech. The one you said, like, basically, like, side by side, along with, like, the Drawingford one while we were producing that.
I don't remember exactly how it went, but it.
Years, 4 of you will be dead.
You gotta let Rob do it so we can hear it.
I would be just riffing right now. I don't remember exactly anything of that, but yeah, it was just basically all sarcasm based on what people would actually say at graduations.
4 of you will be dead, 2 of you will be pregnant.
And that's just next week.
You will be in jail. Out on parole.
Hey, Brad.
Yeah?
Some of you will achieve a dream, but it won't be the people that you expect that will be achieving a dream.
That's true. Why don't you come out here and get a plate of food and then go back to cursing?
Time is of the essence.
They shouldn't have broken it in the first place.
Well, as you know,
I know. Believe me.
when things break, Brad fixes them. Actually, show of hands, who calls Brad for tech support?
I probably have at some point.
I think the only person that
I mean, I texted him last week saying, "Hey, can you help me find a cheaper flight than this?"
well, it's not technically tech support, but we all use Brad for something.
Brad is a very great Google.
Yeah, but then he
Yes.
uses us for the fly-in. So
Well, and other things too. Mm-hmm. It's a give take.
it is.
Like when he calls you and says, "Hey, I'm gonna call you back in a minute. If you don't hear from me, call 911." I text him an hour later, "Dude,
He didn't call back.
no." I guess it's worse that I didn't call 911, but well, no. It was all right. I'm gonna go back up in a little bit. I'll call you before I go up so that you know that I'm going up, and then if I
up
get
where?
hurt, you know where I'm gonna be, and I'll be like, okay, great. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there. Did he go up without telling me? Is he up? Is he like frying on a pole right now in the airport?
Probably.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
And you know that happened.
And making this face.
Also true.
Well, there's a good memory.
Extra crispy.
There's a good memory. Dressing up as the Avengers in 2012.
Oh,
What?
oh, when I was Captain America.
Yeah, you were Captain Pat
Captain Pat
America.
America.
Whatever. You had the pat on the thing.
Yeah, the P instead of the A.
And he was Thor with his grass skirt wig.
Yeah,
I look beautiful that day.
you did.
If you look close, I think it's I don't know which intro it is, but if you look in one of the intros, you're wearing your grass skirt, and you're sitting like this.
Is that when
And
you
there's a black
blacked
bar
out?
across.
Yeah. That was great. I told Rob I wasn't going to wear any underwear. He didn't believe me. That was great. See, we actually do have a lot of fond memories. And you always have the deep
And this is the
fried.
last show. No, it's not.
Yeah, it might be. Who knows? If Brad goes to jail for murder, there's no more show.
Many things I had to talk you guys out of, though.
I hear they're doing podcasts from prison now.
They're called.
Very popular.
Making of a murderer does not count.
What about like ramen recipes?
Oh, that's not bad. Excuse me, feet.
Wait, why is Rob the one?
Toilet
in jail?
sangria?
Is that how it's pronounced?
Probably not.
I don't think it's pronounced that way.
When it's in jail, yeah.
Sangria, that's it.
I think you've had a little too much sangria.
It's what happens
Not
when somebody
entirely
goes to the
off the mark.
bathroom while you're making it.
That's flavor.
Presentation.
And a little
It's a distillation
little-
process.
and a little texture too.
Right?
That's ew.
One of Doug's favorite things that has ever happened on the show.
Watch Sports Scene or I'll kill you.
Well, that
That
too.
was hilarious.
That too. There
Did you just
was
say that? Is that staying in? Will Miles allow that?
we.
Man, I don't know if this is for you afterwards.
I
I'm gonna
think
drink the whole thing. I'm not.
Whatever.
you're gonna drink that.
I would.
It's broth. It's good for you. It's
Yeah,
like,
but yeah.
it's Chinese noodle soup.
Most people would drink it after you've eaten everything that was in there, though.
Boring.
Okay.
Would you like a wonton?
Where?
The thing he just took out of the
no.
thing. Really?
Sorry.
Sangria?
Yeah. Too much. of it.
Sangria.
Sangria.
Sangria. One, two.
All right. One of Doug's favorite things. I think it was an episode that was just Brad and John. And coming up at the end of the show, it was like they were ready to end, and I had them wait because I was trying to find music for an outro. So I get the music playing.
Remember when we used to have production music?
Yeah.
And stuff? Aw,
So I
miss those
started.
days.
Well, we still have production music, except
You can't use
you
them.
can't use it because you guys put this on YouTube. So that's kind of on you.
Yeah.
But anywho,
We're not monetized.
we start playing the music, and Brad starts. Doug, would the word be rapping?
Yes, absolutely.
The word would be rapping.
100% authentic.
He starts rapping what had happened in that episode. without skipping a beat the entire time that it took for that music to go out, which was like 2 minutes. It's genius.
They can't hear you.
So who did
And-
that? John or Brad?
Brad was singing, and the way it was timed though,
It's not fixed yet, but I'm gonna go take a look at it in a second.
the way it was timed
Get some
though,
food.
Okay.
You're missing Rob time.
I know. That makes me very angry.
he would pause.
So
and-
angry.
And John would go, Brad, and then he would keep singing, and then he'd go, Brad.
Yep.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Here's a this.
Thank you. There we go. That's
Greatest hits of the Not So Late Show.
Deafen.
Now I won't feel bad about getting more.
I wasn't gonna end
He's
it.
saying,
Oh.
Brad.
Brad. Yep, it's true. And I still, one of the things that I love and my greatest regrets is,
That Joe left and he can't read for us anymore.
I know. Yeah, that's true. But no, the
What's his excuse?
the posters that Rob used to do for us, and I was very, very heartbroken when my printer broke.
So was an I.
I
So
know.
wasn't I.
There's one left. We left it for you.
Thank you.
On the other hand, I got to bed a lot earlier on Thursday
Whoa.
nights.
That's true.
It's a little greasy. There was a special one in there.
It'd be up to like, 4 in the morning working on those posters.
Which was your favorite one?
Which was my favorite one? Oh, you can't ask what your favorite child is.
Yes, we can.
Well, you just did, I guess, right?
Hey, roll.
I don't know.
Hey, roll.
No, thank you.
Hey, roll.
Yes.
Without any of
then
them
let's
to
be hon-
actually
let's be
show.
honest, though. Well, here's a question for Jay.
Hi.
Now,
Actually.
now through marriage, you have several wonderful children. Right?
Of the half variety.
Well,
Well, actually,
yeah.
of the step
They're,
variety.
they're still
Step
kids.
variety.
Yes.
You're still responsible for their well-being.
Wait, you step on them?
No.
No, that was clearly stated that I could not,
was that was
in any way, shape, or
was that
form.
in, was that in the
You come to
the
me with
vows?
an owie, you leave from me with an owie.
Okay.
If you
I am not
come to me
responsible
without an
for
owie,
any of the
you
things
probably
that
leave
With an
an
hour, yeah. All right. So let me ask
Especially if
the,
I'm doing manual labor.
let me ask the question. Since you are now in proximity of several
Proximity.
several minors
Yes.
for an extended duration of time,
Yes.
you have a favorite, right?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. See, see, it's true. Yep. There's a favorite.
Yeah, I probably do. I'm
It's
thinking
the cat.
about it, but-
Uh-huh.
good save.
Not the
Yeah.
wife.
Oh.
That goes without.
Well, he
that-
said children. He didn't.
that-
he didn't
that's-
say
that's
wife.
auto
That's
Yeah.
a given.
That's auto first.
Um,
It's just the closest runner-up.
It's something he's obligated to say when he's reminded of that, for fear, just out of straight fear.
The cat.
Cat wife.
The answer is the cat.
Do you have all the posters on your phone?
No, I was looking to see if I had any of them on here,
Oh.
and I don't think I do. Sorry. And I don't have my tablet with me.
Say that'd be pretty impressive.
I wouldn't have had them all. I would have had the ones that I thought were my favorites.
I'll be semi-dipping. Ow.
There you go.
Hurts.
Because it's kind of hard to describe them without going, it's that one. And be like, what? Actually, here's some of them.
Uh-huh.
But that's not what I was looking for at the moment. Oh, this one. This one was a favorite, and nobody can see it. Can't see it. No, I'm not trying to text it.
Oh,
Damn it.
the Avengers one?
No.
Well,
Well, actually, it was no.
Pat's
well,
wearing a Captain America helmet.
Well, yeah, but he was playing Pat. No, it was. It was.
I was right, Captain America.
It was Zombie Hunters.
Question. Oh, it was a game cover.
Because you can see it. Anyway,
Yeah.
we can see it.
Yeah, we can see
I
it. That's
can't
all that
see it.
matters.
I
Stop
can't.
moving him.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I
Oh,
remember
yeah,
doing
we're-
that.
Based on the watched television program.
You did that as a Atari game.
Yeah, it's an Atari game cover.
Yeah.
Where
that
Brad
was-
and I were like fighting with nothing. You're like, I got to cover them with the real
Yeah,
guns.
do I have any of the other ones in here?
You know what my favorite one was? And I don't know why, and it just got me every time.
The Happy Hiney toilet paper?
No.
My favorite.
Now you want to take
The,
another
the
guess?
Waz.
No, just tell us.
Good heavens, an orange.
Well, that was based on that was based on something.
I don't know what it was, but it got me
I
every
heard
time.
that somewhere, and I was like, that'd be a great poster.
It was just like
Yeah, it's just this
the
giant
three
orange
of
and
us
just
is
all of us
speaking
from
up
here.
over a
Oh,
counter,
yeah, I remember that one.
staring at an orange.
And our eyes are all, whoever's
Yeah.
in there, the eyes are orange.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Good heavens, an orange. Sure, if we looked it up, it was like
That got me.
That was a good one.
Yep.
the deep fried apocalypse one. I always thought was good.
Yeah. Now, when did that tradition officially start?
What, deep fried?
Friday?
Yeah.
Well, I remember that.
Well,
we
here it
were
is.
having
Here it
the
is
show.
without the text.
Yeah.
So I remember we kept having.
Can't show the audience though.
We're like, oh, what do we want to do for a show? What
Our
do we want?
technical
This is when we
department has
actually
disappeared.
cared about content.
Well, this would
It's
have
like, oh, let's do another cooking. Let's do another this and that. It's like we're doing it so much. We're like
that would have been back.
going to run out of things. So we're just like,
That was in the Fuller years.
yeah.
So
So at some point, we're just like, hey, we haven't done this. Let's do it for Christmas and make it a Christmas themed.
yeah, but it wasn't Christmas at first. It was like in the
Yeah,
spring.
it just happened to be.
It,
And
it
then
was just an end of
eventually
the
it became
year
a Christmas thing.
because we had like a break or something, and
Was the very first one where we deep fried Christmas ornaments?
I do not recall that one.
Really?
No, I don't remember deep frying Christmas ornaments.
Oh my
I
god.
remember talking you out of deep frying a lot of things. I remember talking you out of microwaving a lot of things.
Microwaving a microwave.
I remember most recently talking you out of using a flamethrower in the building.
Listen.
that made a really good brat.
Oh, that was delicious. Legit.
And when we came back in after like 25 seconds, it was steaming.
Yep.
Not because it was mad, but because it was cooked.
But glad that we didn't do it in here. I'd show the
You're
audience.
glad.
Yeah, I'm very glad, yeah.
I'm not glad.
Where's our tech guy?
Oh. So,
Tech support! Zoom in.
much.
Perfect.
Enhance.
Enhance. Wait. hold
Zoom
on.
and enhance.
Yeah, this is enhance in public access takes around 45 to 50 seconds. Enhance. And it's like tick, 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 tick. It's like a dial-up modem.
Oh,
I was thinking it was like a dot matrix
That's
printer.
what we use it.
Yeah. No, so basically what it was the deep fried where we said like, okay, let's deep fry some Christmas ornaments. So made some homemade Play-Doh.
I don't
which you
remember
can
this.
Which you can do. It's like flour and a whole bunch of salt and stuff
There you
like
go,
that.
zombie hunters.
And nice.
Just leave this camera like this. That way,
Yeah.
when he finds another one, you just show it.
And what we did is they're all making all sorts of stuff. So
No. Hold on.
This is all your Photoshop.
what Jason Fuller does, being Jason Fuller,
Caused problems.
is he makes a penis.
Oh, yes!
Actually,
Yes!
no, he doesn't make a penis. He
I
makes a
remember
cock
that.
and balls.
I remember that.
He made the whole thing.
I wasn't here for this one. That's why I don't remember it.
Yeah, that's right.
I saw it in
Uh-huh.
replay.
Yeah, in slow motion. But the thing of it is, the thing we found out about deep frying homemade Play-Doh
It doesn't work
is
well.
that it doesn't cook. It's just that the outer part
Kinda-
hardens,
yeah.
and then the inner part becomes molten. And
Yeah, that's a nice way to say it.
then basically, within about 10 seconds of this deep fried penis Christmas ornament being removed from the deep fryer, it developed a structural weakness at the point
Of entry.
the nearest what we you would
Nearest
think
would
would
be
be
the tip.
The tip, yes.
Yeah, just
And
say it.
then-
Just say it.
The pressure buildup inside this deep fried penis ejected the white molten Play-Doh that was at the center of this Christmas ornament, and we were pretty sure that was the last show ever. We were just like, we were all just kind of like looked at each other and were like, oh God!
Yeah, had I been here, I probably would have talked you out of not
Yeah.
putting that in. Good, bad, indifferent. Is that one? Got one. Found the deep fried one. There's a deep fried one.
Nice.
They're navels.
It's Stardust.
There, I need to cut my fingernails.
I'll be right back. I have to check on something.
So what did you like about Anime
You have to
Boston?
check on the brokenness.
Other than us getting Pocky beyond Pocky.
Pocky beyond all Pocky. Oh, where's that?
Where's what?
The best Halloween costume I ever had on this show.
We've had a few.
Oh, but this one was the best.
You better find it. You got it.
No, I haven't found it yet. It's here somewhere. All right, so what was the best part of Anime Boston?
Or not Anime Boston, Kineticon.
Kineticon?
That it wasn't Anime Boston?
Yeah, that it wasn't Anime Boston. No, if you that like what? Like I get that was the best thing that I got, or it's like, the segment went well.
Sure.
I
mean-
I think it was the last year I think it was the last year we did it. It was just
Yeah,
everybody we interviewed was just not giving great interviews.
Oh, was it Anime Boston or?
Just
no,
Kineticon.
No, yeah, we went. We were like, all right, we're rehashing the same stuff.
Yeah.
you interviewed Robert Picardo.
Yes, they did.
did, yep.
That was in 2009.
Yeah, that's right.
I think that was the last year we did
It
too.
was still when we cared about the show.
I do remember you talking to some guy,
Unless ain't on
and like
set,
you
but
ended it with, "And where do you keep your virginity?" And he did not get it.
Just like over the top. Yeah.
And I was like, I
you
can't
changed the
believe.
camera again. Never mind.
What?
Damn it, we told you to keep
you
it as
think-
it was.
Here's the thing. I'm a pretty big guy.
Are you?
So, like, I can pretty much go up and ask absurd questions, and if I have a camera,
And he asked a lot of absurd questions.
the urge to punch me in the face fairly low. You know, so it's there's advantages. There you go.
Your stolen interviews on an escalator segment.
Wait, who does that now?
At the time, you knew somebody. It was like Leno or something like that.
Is it Kimmel or?
Someone did that. That's right.
The point was, it was being done at the time, and you were like, "We're totally doing this."
No, I thought we did a lot of that shit first, didn't we?
We've done a lot of shit
I don't think we
first.
did that first. That was the best Halloween costume I had on the show.
Which henchman were you? What number?
That didn't matter. Just
It was one of
I
those.
have a number.
43.
For sure.
It was one of those
43.
things. We had so many absurd bits that we would end up seeing on network television later, and I have a very hard I certainly believe in coincidences,
We
right?
had the ideas. They had the production money.
Right. No. Like a lot of stuff we like even executed on TV, and I certainly believe
There was a
in
lot of
coincidences.
things you were like, "I swear, Conan's watching."
No, well,
there was a lot of those.
I believe in a lot of coincidences. However, there was such a preponderance of shit that you had to wonder if someone was just like it's local access, they'll never know, because there were so many.
Oh.
I don't know.
There were
I
real.
feel like I'm Jim Carrey in that movie 23, where he's just seeing 23 everywhere, you know.
It could be.
But I don't know.
I remember when you showed us the clip that when you guys went to see Conan's show, and there's some joke, and I think there was the microphones are right above you from where you were sitting.
Yep.
And there's some jokes made, and you can hear in the quietness Brad go, "Oh God!"
Yep.
Wait, what?
It was like, "Oh God," or "Oh no,"
Yeah. Mhm.
reacting to whatever the line was. You can clearly hear his voice in the studio.
Apparently. Now I wonder if my
It was-
voice-
I think it was like, "Oh God, no!"
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't either.
What did you think of the bands we had on, Rob?
Some
Those
of them
were
were
a nightmare to
good.
set
I
up.
learned so much about audio engineering.
Yeah, how not to do it.
Uh huh.
Some of them were good, which is true. But
who was
even
the
if
one
they-
you had on a
even
bunch
if,
of
Even if they were
times?
good, they were still
Roswell?
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah, they were good.
Self-made soul.
There's a guy who.
They were always
maybe
they
that
were
was
always
it.
a pain in the butt to have on though, because it took forever to set up.
Well, that's also when this
All of
studio
them?
was twice the size.
Yeah, but even then, it was still a pain. To
Oh
set
yeah, it
up.
was a pain to set up.
And we were still cramped in here.
Oh yeah.
I remember we had there was a legit band, Sarcasm. They were really good.
Sarcasm. Yeah.
Uh
Did they ever amount to anything?
huh. Haven't heard of them.
Oh.
So
So the answer
That
is
doesn't mean they could be
maybe.
just on like an indie circuit
That's
or
true.
something.
Had to change your name to
Hey, I saw you on that local access show.
there's
Yep,
some-
we have to change our name now.
there's so many sarcasms they probably had to change their name. They became Dishwalla.
I thought that guy looked familiar.
Dishwalla would predate them a lot.
Did you fix it?
Consider that fixed. Apparently not. We'll bring your Brad right back after
is
these
it tracking an
messages.
engine?
We don't need him.
Hold on. Stay here so we can see the reaction to his answer.
In engine itself.
Uh,
Ooh,
Aha!
that was an,
That was the Chinese food.
that
What?
was in honor of.
You said InGen?
Yes. He's on the phone with it.
Now first off, that photograph I sent. Thank you, gentlemen, for getting the Abraham Lincoln joke the other day. Because I sent it to my sister, and she was like, "I don't get it. What are you talking about?" So I had to show her the chain that you guys sent back. She's like, "Oh yeah, I get it."
Was this like the same Colonel Sanders sister?
Yeah, it's the
or-
same Colonel Sanders sister.
I was like, a chew.
Which actually, now that I think about it, they're both Mel Brooks movies. So yeah.
Like, a Jew? No, a chew. Son of a sneeze.
I just saw the giant Abraham Lincoln picture. I was like, what can I do with this? I can text the guys with
Abe Lincoln.
with Abe Lincoln. And they'll totally run
Oh,
a Robin Hood
Master
Men in Tights
Robin,
joke.
you've lost your arms, but you've grown some fantastic breasts.
I'm over here.
Later. There were so many jokes that I did not get the first time around.
Well, it's because you were young. Well, you would have been probably,
Well,
what,
younger.
12?
Younger, yeah.
12 at the
I
time.
mean, I guess anytime you're talking about something that happened to you, you're younger.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, I was younger when I told you that joke.
Yeah. You were younger when we were talking in the parking lot.
I was younger before I had this right in my mouth.
Very true. And what about you, sir?
No,
Wow.
he was older when I put the rice in my mouth.
That's true. Somehow I'm going the wrong way. I'm a paradox.
Does anybody miss the old set?
The
Is it
wood
still
one?
there?
No, it's not still there.
Oh, no, that's right. Of course.
The one we tore down
The wooden one?
No.
Yeah, we got
No.
to make a cool intro out of it.
because it was heavy and a pain to move. Mm-hmm. But what about for the presentation, though?
Nah.
No.
I liked it because we got to have the
No.
poster.
What I really liked was that Brad never trusted me, but B,
Well,
you would
yeah.
always like, every third or fourth show you would come out and just hand me the darts, and I would just start swinging them, and he's ducking every time. And I remember I was actually watching an episode because Brittany was trying to find something that her boss didn't understand what was going on. You made a digital pat one time, and it went into another episode where I'm whipping these things, and I just say, "Man, if you block this with your hand, it's hitting your eyeball." And I was just, boom, and I am just chucking these things into the board, thinking if it does hit his hand, it's hitting him too.
Yeah.
Because I'm they're embedded into that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Digital pad.
Yeah, you made a digital me.
Oh, was that when we
It
were
didn't work
doing
well.
No, that would have been another one where
That's where I was
wasn't
trying
here.
to control the hands
Yeah,
with the mouse, but I was watching it.
definitely wasn't here for
I was
that
watching it on the monitor.
Yeah.
And there was a 3-second delay from where my mouse was, so I'm moving it, trying to picture where it is before I can see the mouse grab the fist. It was terrible.
Or like those, or also like those several times that Brad Skyped in, and he was 10 seconds behind everybody.
Oh yeah, where we'll just be like, so how is it over there? How is it over there, Brad?
Fixed.
Yay!
What'd they do? Just screw up all the...
Well, it's really warm, guys. That's the delay that Brad would have on the Skype.
Oh, that, yeah.
You weren't involved in this one. I think it was when you were off.
Wait, where was I doing Skype from? Hawaii?
Wherever.
Yes. You had at least done it once from Hawaii.
Well, I also remember, and we can totally reveal it now, is we also did a show from the Bahamas.
I was just gonna bring that up, actually.
Yeah. So we played
Live from the
we
Bahamas.
played it off as live, but in reality, I just spent $33 overnighting a mini DV from the Bahamas via FedEx, and it got here.
Yeah, it showed. We had enough time to watch it,
Yeah,
set up our jokes for the Chiron,
Uh-huh.
so we would know where to put them, and then we live Chironed the show
right.
with jokes going on, whatever they were saying. So
nice
we know this is going to happen, so we can ask this question. So we'd ask that question on the text, and then they'd say something.
Right. And that was
Like,
very
what's
clever.
that giant boat behind you? Oh, this thing behind us kind of looks like a boat, but it's not. It's a giant city or something
Yeah.
like that.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Because it was that was funny. I do remember at the end of it.
We even faded it in and out with
You
static.
yeah, you had static coming in and out, and at the end of it, it
had
went
color
from
bars.
the not so late show color bars, with Ray drinking out of a
yeah,
giant.
that's
That's my.
That's right.
No, that's my favorite.
He was drinking out of the giant the water
Like
cooler
a 5
thing.
gallon water, blah blah blah, and then it goes from that to an Arabic guy doing that. It goes
didn't
from
just-
this blue screen with Ray drinking out of a giant water cooler with not so late show 30327 Satcom 4, and then it just
Yeah, to BS Arabic text with
the
with
same
a
thing
guy- with-
except
with-
in
with-
Arabic,
with-
and just
with-
with some Arabic guy drinking out of a jug. It was brilliant. It was great. It was great. It totally sold it. It was amazing.
That's some dumb crap.
Yeah.
And now we just sit down and talk.
Or the what you call it? The bomb intro.
Which one?
Not the intro that bombed. We had
Oh, okay.
the one that we took a bunch of the one where we took a bunch of crap out of the dumpster and taped it together.
Which one?
All right, taped it together to make it look
Wait,
like
wait. Literally or metaphorically?
No, literally.
'Cause that's what we do every show.
This was literally.
We just take
Literally.
shit out of the dumpster every show. We tape it together and
one
we call it TV.
This one we literally did, and like
Okay.
somebody was like underneath a table,
Uh-huh.
and we were using. I think we were using the what you call it, the Sprint Nextel things
Uh-huh.
to talk back and forth. They're like, cut the red wire. Like, which one's the red wire? Because everything's red in the thing, and it's like,
And then we couldn't hear each other because it was
like,
Sprint
beep.
Nextel.
beep, beep. You know, then we cut the black and had an explosion sound effect. Fuller busting in on you in the bathroom.
Yep.
With the baseball bat. That went. That was done. That was done
was
well.
really
That was
good,
cut
yeah.
well.
That was cut, yeah, because cut the black at just the right time, the audio trailing just enough.
Just because I don't want to say it still,
Uh-huh.
the oranges.
The what?
Oranges.
Oranges.
Deep fried Friday.
Oh, those are great, yeah.
Ah,
Those are so much fun.
deep freezing oranges.
Yeah.
And a golf club.
Yep. This place smelled like citrus for a while. Like, inside here it smelled like a Burger King. And other areas around the property
Yeah, it
smelled like a Florida Grove.
You deep fry, and then this place smells like a deep fryer for like a week.
Yeah.
A week.
Come Friday, the next Friday, they're like, "Ugh."
Yep.
Somebody get a Febreze bottle, please.
God, did Jeff hate Deep Fried Friday?
Yeah.
Guys, it smells horrible.
Because it smelled horrible when he showed up.
That
on
was the
Monday.
funny thing is, like, we didn't even interact with Jeff that much, but everyone has had their own Jeff impression. Mm-hmm. Do you have a Jeff impression?
I'm not doing a Jeff impression.
You're not doing a Jeff impression?
Nope.
Why not?
I'm not burning any bridges.
Aww.
Jeff would have wanted
Everybody
you
does a
to.
Doug impression, though.
Dag.
Well, I do that every week. If I don't do, literally, my contract is canceled if I don't do a Doug impression and tell you about The Yearbook, which is a podcast where I talk about movies. Oh, wait, it's sports. No, wait, it's an F1 movie. How come this isn't a movie yet?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, and then it's my birthday. So, oh man, I got shit canned on the birthdays for May 22nd. Now,
That also sounds about right.
21st.
20
No,
seconds.
you had it right.
I had it right the first time. You're looking at me like nope. Wrong again. Your birthday's canceled.
No, that's only if you forget his birthday. on
And
his
I'm
birthday.
drifting into New Jersey now.
Everybody drifts
That was
into New Jersey.
that was one thing we never. All right, so you don't
Drift
have.
into New Jersey?
No one wants to. Not on purpose.
Now here's the thing. We know you have a Jeff impression. You can deny it all you want. We know you have a Doug impression.
Whitaker had a
honest.
good one.
Whitaker was really good with his Jeff impression.
think-
It's
Remember when we were
basically
gonna do the
just
Jeff?
a really nasally George Bush.
We were going to do the Jeff 2.0 with that software you had.
That's right. The head Doug, yes, the head Bobby. The Sean
just
Connery. Sean.
Oh, the Sean?
No, I know you can do voices.
That's
because
about
you-
the only one.
Well, no, you had another one. You had the annoying little girl. the one who would always bug Sean Connery because we know you can do Sean Connery.
Yes.
Sean Connery. So, Sean, all right, can you invoke Sean for us?
Put me on the spot.
That's that's pretty much what it is.
That's a good point.
That's because it's the Rob Celebration show.
It's true.
Rob celebration hanging. Is any more of that beef on a stick? Anywhere.
It is all
You
gone.
can
You can
take
have
the
that
stick
beef.
and then
no.
you could put your
I
beef
suppose
on
you
it.
could do that, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that.
And then you had the little girl, which would annoy Santa Connery during Christmas, asking for anything.
Pony and a.
Yeah, that's about it. Because Doug still brings that up. But it's like, that girl with the pony.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we redubbed? I forget which one.
Oh, no, it was Last
Last
Crusade.
Crusade?
Yeah.
Wait, you redubbed the light?
Yeah, when we were doing the karaoke thing,
Okay.
and
I don't remember any of this.
Oh God.
this is when you were on hiatus for 3-4 years, whatever. When you weren't around.
Rob and I
You
cracked
mean when
up
I
so
was
much.
drunk?
We they were going through a karaoke phase,
Yep.
and it was like karaoke. There was also flashbacks involved for some reason.
Flash.
They were two separate things. They were doing flashbacks and they were doing karaoke. All right.
You got
And
to
then-
know when to hold up.
And then we just then we got to then I was like, oh, I'm totally doing what was the name of that song?
It's
What is the name of that song?
Gambler.
Sorry, it was Kenny Rogers the Gambler. I did that as Sean Connery. and with and then the Rock Thomas marionette.
Oh God, I forgot all about him.
See,
So at the end,
I
end
need
of
to
that,
look back through because I made like these intricate, super intricate DVDs with like all
Oh,
these
God,
menu
you did.
commands, like up, like pick which like puppet. Well, you want left, right, up, down, left, right.
I can guarantee you, I have all those. Still.
Do you really?
Yes, I
That's
guarantee you
hilarious.
they're in a box in my apartment.
Uh huh.
And sometimes they worked, and other times they didn't. Yeah, you'd hit go, and then it'd go to a black screen, and it was paused, and you had to play again. But yeah, and then so at the end, if he's singing the Gambler,
yeah.
he starts going on about a flashback, and you have a voiceover that comes in and goes, "We don't have time for this," and he's like, "I'm getting my flashback," and we redubbed where Jay played Harrison Ford.
Yep.
We redubbed where they're on the motorcycle and they come up to the sign and it's like,
Was
we
I
gotta,
was I Harrison Ford?
yeah,
or
you
was
were
it
Harrison Ford.
Oh.
We were like, we got to go to Berlin. It's that we got to go get my diary. That's that part of it.
Oh my
so
God,
So,
yeah.
so we get there, and we're doing it, and I'm like, stop, and we're trying to do it seriously, but he's like, I'm not doing this seriously.
I was doing it seriously. It's just I came up with a
It-
line out of
yeah,
nowhere,
it, instead of being the line from the movie, it turned into like they were trying to get to the movie set. And
Yeah.
they were trying to get to the movie set, and Harrison Ford wanted to go to the movie, go to the set. He's like, "See, look, there's all the buildings." And Sean Connery was like, "No, we got to go to the strip club."
Oh, that feels like real life.
then he hit him. And it's like, "Oh, you hit me." It's like, "Yeah, and I'll do it again too."
Oh, no, that hurt! Oh, not again!
Oh,
it's like, I want
so
my money.
painful. Oh. And we
That
lost
is-
it. We
Yeah.
oh God, did we lose it?
That's actually still on one of these machines.
Is it really?
Yeah, because I came across it last week.
Oh,
It's I'm not sure which machine. I think it's that. I think it's on that one.
Oh,
It's
God,
still
that's
on.
funny. You know, I have like, and I was telling Jay this the other day.
Hey, that's me.
I have floor to ceiling, like,
3/4 inch tapes.
3/4 DV cam VHS.
Half
super
inch has got to be in
VHS.
there somewhere.
Super
Yeah,
VHS,
like,
mini
and it
DV.
is an area about 6 feet wide by 4 feet deep,
Oh, jeez.
about 8 feet tall.
And that's definitely not everything because we were reusing
Yeah.
3/4 inch tapes. So there's
In the
there's
beginning, yeah.
episodes that are gone. Unless
Yeah,
you
I
have unless you
digitized
have
a
unless you have
lot of the
VHS
early
copy.
stuff, and I have VHS of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'd love to digitize all of it at some point, but it's like I keep looking at that mountain. Part of it is
expensive. in
Part of it
time.
is collapsed onto the floor. Like the structural integrity of these crates has failed.
That's called an avalanche.
Yes, it was basically an avalanche. I probably heard a thud at some point. I'm like, wonder what that is.
Fine.
And then,
Followed up by.
As long as it doesn't get the cat.
yeah, exactly. Which, by the way, fun note, I just installed a security camera.
Oh. As soon as he's done with that,
And it ate it.
Boxman.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, you're Boxman. Yeah. Hold on. One left
I don't even know how we came up with
thing.
that. No, what's funnier, your giant head or Boxman?
Oh, Boxman.
Boxman, yeah.
Boxman?
How many of those did we do?
The Boxman thing?
Bunch.
Yeah.
4 or 5, I think. Attacked by the bees.
Yep.
Walking your dog.
Wasn't I watching porn at some point?
Probably.
Yes.
No.
No, you were watching
accident-
something else.
No, you wanted to look at like happygoat.com.
That was
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I think Brad actually made that website
Yeah, he
like
did.
in a minute.
And it was just a goat head going like this, and it said happy goats, and you're like, yay.
Yep.
And then it turned into goat porn.
That,
You got sad.
Yeah.
And you got sad.
Oh.
I forgot all about Boxman.
I want to be done with work. I want to be done with work.
You're done with work.
Or how we accidentally discovered that the that a 3/4 inch deck head looked exactly like the Olympic medals.
Oh God, I remember that.
That's right.
We were sitting here watching them, and you're like, "Look at those." And I'm like, "What about them?" It's like, "Don't you see what those look like?" He's like, "I'm like, what?" And like, I think there was like a broken one
Yeah.
back there, and you brought it out or something. It's
Check
like,
it up.
here, I'm like, where the hell did you get that? It's like, it's a 3/4 inch tape deck head. I'm like,
It's about
holy
yay
shit!
big.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
aluminum.
theirs were thin, but and
Yeah.
the deck head was like that. But
So we put one on a string. I
Yeah,
don't know
of
if we
course
actually
we
gave
did.
you a medal. Yeah, we had set it up that you were in the you were at the Olympics and you had won a medal because I remember making that like newspaper graphic. And then when you came back, You were mugged in the parking lot. And Fuller stole your medal, and we did it in slow motion.
That's right, just stopping me on the ground, yes.
Yeah, except it looked way more convincing at full speed. At slow
Yeah.
motion, it's like he kicks you, and then there's like a second, and then you go, ugh.
Well, you had to make
Then
a
it's like
little
he doesn't
bit
even kick you, and you just go, ugh. You just have a spasm on the ground.
What about dumbass?
Oh
We
God.
did 3 seasons. We did 30 episodes of that.
Really?
30.
Is that by itself or just as it was part of the show? Because it ran by itself for a while.
Did it? No. Well,
Yeah, because it was on from 10:30 to 11.
It kind of ran by itself, but it
Or
ran
no, it was
like,
on. It was on from 10 to 10:30.
Yeah. It was part of the show, but it ran like a separate sort of. But yeah, there were 30 independent episodes of that.
Wow.
That was a lot. That was a
Yeah.
real lot. Yeah. A lot of it was just stupid stuff, but
Epic heck.
Dumbass.
no, it was good. Yep.
Seeing if the colors blended together.
Yep. And
Shooting me with paintballs.
Remember the one
Yep.
that?
Yeah, but that revenge shot of you hitting him it was worth it.
yep.
Remember the one where you got yelled at by Miles? Actually, you didn't, but Fuller did.
There were so many.
That's true. No, the one that really sticks out is the one with the lizard.
What was that one?
It was the disposable camera flash.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, where it shocked the lizard.
Shocked the lizard.
Uh-huh.
That caused some anger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had to deal with Miles with that one.
Forgot about that one.
Details. What else? Man, there.
I just had one that was dumbass for the hot seat.
I remember, speaking of that, when we did the hot seat, there was, which was basically like if you got it right, you got a shot of milk. If you got it wrong, you had to drink hot sauce.
But you could bank your milk.
You could bank your milk. I really feel like we've kind of predated Hot Ones on this for many years. I do remember that it was like we like gambled at the end of it, and I said I would do hot sauce at the end of it, and then at the end of this thing, I was like, all right, I'm with you, Jason, and I drank. And I do mean this as an actual like
Measurement.
volume. I drank a cup of hot sauce straight.
They're probably like that much too.
It was a measured cup of hot sauce.
Why?
Because they did a lot.
I
Because as you
was
know, when you're young, you're
screaming that
stupid.
For the
Later.
ratings.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind, Frank's Red Hot Red.
Yeah.
Like I did that at the end of the show, like 10:20 or something like that. Leave here home at like 11:15.
Here
Somehow,
come the pretzels.
no. Somehow,
Did I just do that?
from here all the way in 40 minutes.
Yep.
The whole way. And I was sitting there, and it was red, and I'm praying to God it's not blood. That is just the color of the hot sauce. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then I smell hot sauce, I'm like, oh my God.
You
Because
guys
I'm
did
like,
some-
it's not
I
blood.
ruptured something.
It's not
gross
blood,
stuff.
or it's mostly not blood.
Some really gross stuff.
It's hot sauce. And it was just like 40 minutes. That's like, I feel like I broke Guinness records from here all the way.
No speed
Going through
limits.
the large intestine, the small intestine, the
All
colon.
the whole way.
Coming through. Frank's
Like,
Red Hot.
Woman with a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a baby, all right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget the Great American Kirk out.
Yep.
Oh, sitting in the parking lot.
Oh,
Yep,
those
I
are
remember
fun.
that.
Cooking
Yep.
out in the parking lot for
That
4th of
was good. I
July.
appreciated the artwork where it was like somehow Captain Kirk had the apron and the chef
Oh, yeah.
hat. It was good. Yeah.
Kiss the Kirk.
Kiss the Kirk, yes. And then at some point, someone, I think it was you, got me the Captain Kirk apron.
No, that was me.
Or was that you?
That was me.
Yeah, you got me the Captain Kirk apron.
Yeah.
Was that for that show?
No, that was for a deep fried.
That was for a
That was
deep
a
fried. I
Christmas
think
thing.
that was after, yeah.
Yeah.
Which was good, yeah. So, set your faces to deep fry.
I had started a poster that we never got to use, and I never finished it. I had rock out with your Kirk out.
What is
Or was it Kirk? Or it might have been Kirk out with your Spock out. I don't know. They were both in it.
We should do a summer cookout.
We should.
Yep.
Great American
With
Cookout.
a not a flamethrower.
Yes.
It might have to be a pre-tape and an edit job though.
The world's fastest cookout.
I don't think his cameras will reach that far anymore.
Probably not.
No.
Let's see.
Well, luckily
One
we have
year
a-
we were storing the SIB in the back room, the studio in the box.
Yeah.
So we had the studio
It was in the lobby.
We had the studio in the box set up in the lobby. The 3 cameras from that out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And the studio camera. And
Yeah,
they had
because it
rigged
was
into the
graduation
studio.
season. They didn't pick it
Yeah.
up yet. And we're like, oh, we want to do this. It's like, well,
So we were
the
using,
studio
like,
in the box
6
is still
cameras
here.
at
And they're like,
one of those episodes.
hell yeah.
Yep. I remember that.
Because they have long runs of
Yeah.
You know, part of my memory from all of this is all of like the various different equipment that we've had on the show. I still remember, and I still wish we had it, but of course they like
The Telestrator?
I was just thinking about that actually.
yes.
Never really got it to work right, but
That yes, but the set,
Which one?
the one with the wall and the carpeting and all of that.
That's what I was saying. I said I
Yeah.
was saying earlier that I missed the set.
while you were
Yeah.
mother effing your coworkers,
Yeah.
we were talking about that.
Yeah,
I
no,
did not like that set.
you didn't. Why
I
not?
liked it.
We had to set it up.
It was
It
on
was
wheels.
2 things and Velcro. That is the easiest possible set to set up. And this is someone who works in television who has to deal with set pieces on occasion.
Because he's
Slide 'em
forced.
in. Clip.
Yeah.
And you're done.
Poster. And half the time the poster wasn't even straight.
yeah.
was-
Which was
No, it's
half
just
the
like-
funny part. Yeah. It's angled. Yeah, that's fine.
Who are we putting on the dartboard this week? Fred Savage. Why?
Yep.
Who cares?
Yep.
Now-
Then we throw the darts at the board and they would miss and then go all the way through the set.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, was it a green screen poster first?
It was for a while.
It was
yeah.
for a while
And
until I
then
got
the-
the giant printer.
Right.
So, like,
I couldn't remember which order it was because
So the lengths that I went to get that printer was, I remember that.
I remember you
was
had to take a
working-
field trip.
printers.
I was working in New York for a remote trip for work.
Right.
And then I drove down to like some government office in
Yeah.
Maryland.
Was it Maryland?
Yeah, it was Maryland.
Yeah, and loaded that in my car and then drove it.
It wasn't
all
the
way back.
neon still, was it?
No, it couldn't have been. It had to. No.
No, knowing you would be sticking out the fucking window.
No, I think I had just gotten the pilot at that point. It was like 2008 or 2009. Yeah.
Yeah, because you burned the neon in like 2009.
Yeah.
I just came across those photos this morning. It's
Nice.
like,
yeah.
what is that? Oh, that's Brad's car.
Yeah. My car burning. Yeah. On purpose.
Yeah, purpose. That's it.
Purpose. Yeah.
I vaguely remember you coming to my house saying, "I'm going to keep this one clean."
The pilot?
No,
2
yeah.
days later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I
I
couldn't.
see like one pork sticker on the car. I'm going to kill you.
Oh, that's remember. Well, the old car was held together pretty much with de-bumper stickers and pork boneless
Yeah.
stickers. Yeah.
That was another good one.
Yeah.
The police chase video.
Somebody knows you at work.
Really?
Because we were talking about old Radio 104,
Yeah.
and they said something about D being on the radio, and people like I started talking about people who used to call in a lot.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I remember this guy that used to call in all the time," and I never got his name for the longest time
Huh?
because he related to the National Lampoons,
Oh my god.
and I'm like,
That's
it wasn't
funny.
His name wasn't Clark's brother, was it? He's like, yes! How do you know that? Dude, that guy was awesome!
That's, that's hilarious.
I know him. I was like, I kind of
Known
see
him
him
for a while.
every week.
That's hilarious.
And he still has
He's like, the
same,
dude won tickets, the dude did this.
Yeah.
He was all over the place there.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I know him.
I wrote a ton of shit for that show. That's funny.
Now, which show was this?
D. Snyder Radio back on 104.
Really?
Back in the day.
Back on WMRQ.
Oh, there's still the same call there.
Exactly. Thank you. That's good. No, that's very good.
So I was just like, huh, what are the odds?
Pretty good, apparently.
Yeah.
Connecticut's not that
Who was
big.
it? Anyone I would know?
No, it's just some rando from work.
That's. How did you get talking about D. Snyder
Marlon
Radio?
Brando.
Because it was like a
Rando
big group
Calrissian.
conversation about like what
Okay.
we used to do when we were younger. and
Right.
I was like, yeah, I used to listen to Radio 104. Went to 104 Fest. 104
Right.
Fest turned into, I used to listen to D.
Those
Snyder.
were great. The 104 Fest were great. That was sad when they changed formats. That sucked.
Except for one year, I went into the mosh pit,
Mm-hmm.
lost half a contact.
Yep.
Half a
Wait,
contact?
one
How do you
contact
lose-
or half a contact?
I lost half a
How do you lose
contact.
half a contact?
It ripped in my eye.
You took somebody's elbow to your face?
Probably.
Okay.
And
Was there at least a good band playing at the time, or is it going to be I was embarrassingly moshing
I
to
don't
Good
remember
Charlotte?
because my primary concern was, oh God.
Oh, my eye!
I drove here. How the fuck am I going to get home?
One-eyed. Close your eye and just drive.
Yeah, no depth perception, dumbass.
Yeah, I know.
You don't need it.
I have forgotten my glasses and had to drive home with prescription glasses in the middle of the night, so. And prescription sunglasses.
Oh God, that is scary. I've done that before too.
So at one point I'm taking them off and going, it might be just easier to do it without my glasses.
Until you realize how blind you really
Yeah,
are. You're
exactly.
like, nope. Didn't
Yeah.
see that antelope. That wasn't an antelope. That was 15 school children. Oh boy.
Oh,
They know how to jump.
yeah.
Hopefully tuck and roll.
Yes.
Not my problem.
What are they doing on this mountain road in Colorado?
We're not in Colorado, and it's not a mountain.
Oh, that's a
You're lucky it's a road.
I think I need my
that's
glasses.
a driveway and a church.
Good luck to you.
Oh, it looks like a mountain.
By
Yeah.
the way, can we please turn the engine off now because we're perched up on a rock?
Yeah, that's not a rock.
That's
That
a
is-
space station.
Former President Dwight D. Eisenhower.
That's so weird.
Get
That-
off of me!
It's not a rug. That's his coffin, which
I'm
you somehow
dead.
dug up with your car.
It wouldn't be the first time the car's dug up a corpse.
Today.
How would
No,
you?
it would be the first one today.
Yeah, first one
right.
today.
How
yeah.
would you know that?
On mine. I don't know about your car.
You've dug up corpses in your car?
No, I said the car dug up a corpse. I didn't say
On
anything
its
about
own?
me digging up a corpse.
Your car is sentient?
Maybe.
It might be.
All right.
That would explain why it just breaks all by itself,
Aw.
right? It's like I'm tired of this shit. It's like
No, that's Rob's old car. The
Right.
new one's good.
You ever have one of those moments where you look at your fingernails and you go, it's a full moon, and I have graveyard dirt underneath my fingernails.
yeah.
Is that a good thing?
No,
I want to know what the hell you're doing.
no, I've never once had that thought.
Just
No,
me?
that's
just
hasn't
me?
just
All right.
literally just you.
Just me. Okay.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
That was 2 years ago.
Brett, don't eat your fortune this time.
Hey, some guy just won $300-something million because of one of those.
What, he actually ran the numbers on the back?
Yeah, he played the numbers on a fortune cookie
Wow.
that his granddaughter gave him for the, I think it was the Powerball 337 or something.
First and only time
million.
it's ever worked.
You know what that feels like? Too much effort. When there's quick pick, like I know what I'm gonna do. Fortune cookie.
That's still rando.
Hey. Who's laughing now?
So rando.
He has $300-something million.
What
Even
are,
a blind nut finds a
And
squirrel
you've
once in
spent
a
that on
while.
Amazon.
what are your lucky numbers?
What are yours?
46.
Yep.
24.
Yep.
Wow.
No, you're kidding, right?
Rob, back
Fit-
me up here.
Yeah, keep going.
50.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
23.
Uh-huh.
9.
Uh-huh.
11.
You're not even reading.
But that's what it says.
Yeah.
Tell me yours says the exact same thing.
Okay, we'll tell you it says
Yeah,
the
it's
exact
like
same
red.
thing.
It doesn't say the same thing.
Well, it's got 50
It
anyway.
does have 50.
No.
Hooray.
50 does match.
What's
Yeah.
your fortune?
He who believes us is funny.
Be not simply good. Be good for something.
You good for nothing.
And shock them in trivia.
Yes. Oh wow.
Oh, shock trivia.
Yeah, there's that.
With the mayor?
With the Mayor
was-
Yeah,
Brigham.
that was great. That was great. Was he the mayor at the time?
Yeah, he was.
mayor at the
That
time.
was great. Yeah, it was good.
I do
I
have to
appreciated
say,
that.
I,
What is
probably-
he doing now, by the way?
That's probably when
He's a
people watch their
lobbyist in
show.
Hartford.
Is he really? All right.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure who he's lobbying for.
I
but-
don't either.
Yeah. Huh.
But I would see him in Hartford every so often and go, hey.
Yeah, what's happening? Yep.
Oh, that was great because I remember one of the time. Did he do
Right.
it more than once?
I
He was
I
on, he was on
did
a
it
couple times,
I
yeah.
remember one time John looks down at his score and he's like, how did I get in the lead? And he's like, I've been giving you points.
Felt sorry for you.
I haven't got one right yet. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was,
Sympathy
like,
point.
and I remember looking at the categories. I'm like, man, I got this as long as I don't get politics. Politics.
That's right. He ran a Simpsons trivia contest too.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. I remember that because there were two different. There were
Bless
two. Like I spent a lot of time in engineering on the different game consoles because
Yes,
I
you
remember
did.
one of them was like it was a full-on like relay mechanical lockout device.
Yeah.
Like with light bulbs
Yeah.
inside.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that thing was
And it was like
huge.
8 feet long and it was upstairs.
Yeah. Uh huh.
And Ray drew a penis on the back.
Yes, he did. And it was there until we took it apart.
Yes, it was.
Yep. I remember that very distinctly because that was like that took a lot of like time and engineering and wiring.
And it was built well.
It was built really well, yeah, and it was great. It was great. And I remember I tried to frost the back of it; didn't really quite work. We just had those like little like letters we like put in the front of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We were using the marquee letters.
Yep. And then I built another one, which was like the
Where are
game
those
show
letters now?
like. I built like the legit like game show kiosk that had
Yeah. with
that had like
monitors
the
and everything.
screen in there. I learned to code writing the program, the game show and scoring program for that.
And now look
We,
where it got
and we
you.
were using the
Yeah.
the center monitor too.
Yeah, we were. Yep, I remember
The
that
actual-
because I had the
the actual
output.
TV.
Like I built a computer in there. I completely coded that up. I had built lockout joysticks.
Before it was a green screen,
Yep.
it was a giant projection television that we had to drag out each week to put on set.
Yep. I remember that. And at one point, I need a monitor for this set, and I bought like the shittiest Magnavox plasma TV. Do you remember that? They
I
called it
remember
like
that.
the Shitty Vox or whatever it
Yeah.
was. And you want the funny follow-up story with that? It's like
It still works.
no, it does. But if you go in the flight school, you'll see it.
Is that? Oh, it's that one?
Yeah, if you in the flight school classroom.
Yeah.
It's not the one in the lounge. It's the one
No.
in the flight school classroom. It's there. The funny part is, after we were done using it there, we put it as a TV back of the house. And what it ended up turning out being is it was driving the cable company. It was driving Charter ape shit. Like
Why?
nuts. So
Was it feeding back into the system?
How is it doing that?
So between the hours
Magnavox?
when my dad was still working, so between the hours of like 6 and 7 a.m., like about half of the Charter system would go out, and this would happen for like a couple months.
Because of your TV.
It was feeding back so much.
Man,
Like, let me put it this way:
I
like
didn't even know that was possible.
it was feeding back so much, like they could detect it when it wasn't plugged in. Like, well, what? Like when cable not physically connected to it, it was outputting such RF radiation. I should have superpowers right now.
How do you know you don't?
That it was screwing up. It would screw up the system. But when it was plugged in, it would take down like all of and there were only a few nodes. Like that entire node, which was like half their system. Between the hours of 6 and 7 a.m., they finally tracked it down to our house and like, you can't have that TV on here anymore.
Like, fucker, you're buying me a new one then.
Yes.
Do you want your customers to
I
have service?
swear to
Then you're
God,
buying me a
swear to
TV.
God.
That's crazy.
Swear to God.
crazy.
That was hilarious, so. So they,
Finally, you've discovered my secret.
Then.
No one will watch American Idol this week.
Oh, probably you're on the right time, yeah.
Nope, it was just news in the morning, so.
Oh.
Yeah,
No one will watch Good
no
Morning
one will
America.
know what's going on.
Take that, Soledad O'Brien.
Oh, man. That was good. You know what we never did do?
What?
Which we always threatened to do?
Stop.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I'm
there's
supposed to
that.
pass it. I'm
Yeah, you
supposed
gotta
to
pass
pass
it
it
on.
down.
I'm all slimed right now.
Oh,
Fine.
no, fine.
A live midnight show.
Oh yeah.
We've been saying that for
Well, we can't do it
years.
anymore.
Yeah, that's a shame. I
Yeah,
do
that-
remember us just.
We'll just pre-tape-
completely.
Well, yeah, because it'd be like, oh, it's 11:45. Maybe we should just do it tonight.
Uh huh.
Then we'd be like,
No, let's just go home.
tired.
Nope, tired home. I do remember us. Man, all the different like configurations and stuff screwing around with the equipment for like playback and all the rest of that.
Your playback computer.
Playback computer. Yep. Like I actually had like,
soundboard on the iPod pad.
yeah. That, by the way, I still say to this day, it is still the best freaking program ever. Sports Sounds Pro.
Oh yeah.
That thing is
Yeah.
brilliant. Yeah. It's in
The,
case.
the farting chimes
Yes.
with the shotgun.
Yes. In case you are running a church or a small radio station or something like that, Sports Sounds Pro. It back in the day, it was $200. It's still $200. It's still a lot of money. Best $200 I've ever spent on software, bar none.
Easy to use.
Easy, yeah.
Easy to load. Easy
Brilliant,
to use.
yeah.
Color code it.
Yeah. I use that for the flying every year.
Intuitive. Yeah.
Is that what you're
I
using?
swear, yeah, that's what Doug has for the flying every year. Yeah, Sports Sounds Pro. That was great. So I remember-
Flying brought to you by the beer pub up the
like
street.
seriously though, here at like Local Access, like I learned more about broadcast television and like all the equipment here.
And some of it how not to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And than I did anywhere else because like we were figuring out like bootstrapping like character generators and telestrators and servers and cameras and everything else. It's like, yeah, like legit. You want a crash course? Like freaking Local Access, man.
Well, it depends on the local access. Dave.
It's true. Yeah.
We trusted you, so we let you do it.
Yeah, sucker.
Define trust.
Well, you know,
I did fix
That's why
anything.
I won't
I-
get in a plane.
That's
with
why
him.
now,
I
thanks to
did
Brad, they have
fix-
moderately newer equipment.
I did fix or replace anything I really
Another
really
one?
broke,
I get 2
like the
fortunes?
fridge.
Yeah. Which is funny because that was the second time the fridge had broken that way.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Wait, how'd you break the fridge?
Because I was OCDing trying to get the ice out with a screwdriver and hammer, and punctured the freon.
And the ironic part is we got the fridge he broke doing that because I did that to the fridge that was previously here.
Yeah, I remember that. Miles came in and was like, "Is that fridge new?" And you're just like, no.
Hey, mine says, how about another fortune?
Oh. Again.
Eh.
Well, there you go.
And a fortune cookie, and an
Right.
Xbox, and
So this is a question had for you from earlier.
okay.
So you do little girl impression, you do Sean Connery, you do a Doug, you say you don't do a Jeff, but fine, whatever. When we weren't here, did you guys ever do any impressions of any of us? I know you had like a Fuller.
I don't think I have a Fuller. I might have at
It,
one point. I
it
couldn't
wasn't
tell you
like
what
a
it is.
voice impression, it was more just like, cocky stage.
No, it'd be come on, do me a solid.
Yeah,
Come on, do me a solid.
Yep.
Do me a
You
solid.
Come on, guys, solid. But when you did you ever have any impressions of any of us?
I don't think so.
Really?
No, I'm sad.
How about you,
I
Doug?
don't know. Do we have a? There might be. A
Are we
you.
impressionable?
I mean, I'm put on the spot, but I might have a you. Yeah.
Brad?
I don't know, did I do any impressions of these guys?
No, we didn't really do it. No, this is gonna sound.
I am not flattered.
This is gonna sound really phony.
Huh?
But I swear, you should back this up.
Yours might be like
We always
balls.
quoted the show.
Or
We quoted
douche.
the show, and like we do that rap we were talking about before. We
Right.
rap that a lot. There were a billion of them. We were always
Alright.
quoting the show.
And never have sex with the pilot.
Yeah, they almost never have sex with the pilot. Now I can't think of any. There's like 50 of them. We quote the show.
Yeah, that's
over
a good
and
point.
over.
We do.
Seriously.
We would quote the show.
But there was never an impersonation of you guys, but always show quotes from. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like
thing.
there's. It's one of those things like you never think about. I feel like. Is my manner of speaking so generic that it's not really.
jokes while we're here. Boom.
What?
Man, who's that? Echoing August?
Yeah,
No
one of
more
the
bad jokes
remember
while
when
we're
we would
here.
run a pre. I would do a credit roll,
Right.
and at the end of the credit roll, we'd come back and
Right.
we'd have some sort of follow on.
Yep.
Well, in one episode, when the band was here, and we cued him, and it was like their drummer or something like that, and he's like, "Bad you," and he's like, "No bad jokes while we're here," and he slapped you.
Yeah.
No more
That's
bad
right.
jokes
I
while we're
remember
here.
that.
Yes, quotes all the time.
Yeah. No bet.
Yeah, he quotes that one all the time.
I won. Hello.
I won. Hello.
Well, that wasn't
That's
you
from a
guys.
graduation.
That wasn't a-
That was from a
no.
graduation, wasn't it?
No. Deb
that was
brought
a local
clip.
programming
That was a
thing.
local programming thing.
Norwalk?
I won.
Yeah.
Hello. There were a lot of
What do you want to
inside
say to
jokes
your
like
friends
that.
down back home? I won. Hello.
Yeah. Little like
It's a-
6-year-old or
It's
something.
still
like
Deb's
that.
ringtone.
Is it still?
Yeah,
Is it really?
she still uses it as a ringtone.
That's great.
And Doug hasn't figured out how to change his ringtone yet.
He hasn't figured out how to
He
turn
hasn't
his
figured out
phone
how
on.
to text.
You have not? This is sad, Doug.
No.
You gotta make it to at least 1999.
1999.
What?
I'm taking pictures.
Have you sent them to anyone?
No, because he can't text.
No one wants them. They're all like small balls. No one would want that.
Congratulations,
Hey, my
you've just
finger,
described
shoot.
Instagram.
That's a good point.
Cat area.
Congratulations, you have pictures no one wants. Welcome to Instagram.
Yeah, that's a welcome to the internet.
Did
Yeah.
you go to
Well-
AT&T and find out why your phone isn't phoning?
Okay, no, I
Did
did
I,
not.
I told you to do this like a month ago.
Alright, well, you told me last week.
And
Yeah,
last
last
week
week.
too.
Right now, they're installing a music app on my phone.
You know what the
Who
fun
is?
part is now?
What's the fun part?
Speaking of cameras, I now have I put a new camera in the cat room.
Meanwhile, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
No. This is great because now I can. It has a speaker, so now I can talk to the cat, which is entertaining. Oh, the cat's not there. Oh wait, is that the cat? He's sleeping on the bed. Wait, ready?
No, let me see.
Meow 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 meow.
No, the
Wait
cat's
for it.
I don't see it.
He's
The
right
cat?
there.
right there in the corner.
Hold on.
The cat has no shits.
The cat's like, what?
Just leave the cat alone.
Oh, but it's so much
Can I
fun.
see- cat alone.
Can I see the?
Yeah.
No, what you need is a remote-controlled laser pointer.
Yes.
Look, we can play with the cat.
Don't give the
No,
man.
no, 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 no.
Woof, woof, woof.
Hey, you're the one. You're the one who decided. Now there was a good episode when your chair broke and then his chair broke.
Oh, what the
you're
And I was sitting here like, I am not moving.
yeah.
Yeah, we
Did he
there
hear
was
it?
some sort of
That's
blue. Wait, it's okay for you to do it.
I
but
got
not
your
him?
cat to move.
Did you?
So there. Hello.
Your cat
It's
is
staring
going
at the
to hate you.
camera. Hello.
Going to hate you.
That's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, she's up.
You gotta push the talk button and say something.
I don't want to talk. I just want to see her.
And she's leaving the room
You gotta get
because
his
she
attention.
wants nothing.
I was
Hold on,
the
the talk button.
cat's a girl.
Hold on. Hello.
Cute kitty, come here, cute kittiness.
Is the speaker near
Oh,
the
here she
camera?
comes.
Look at
It's
that.
on the camera.
Look at
That
that.
would, that would explain
Oh, it's
why
gonna
she's
it's
now
gonna actually
sticking
go
her
up to your
face in the
camera.
Girl.
She's now putting her face in the camera.
Yeah.
Cute kitten, hi. You want to claw my face? Yes, you do.
Where's your face? She purring?
No, she's up here trying to.
Well, let me just put it this way.
Not so
When
late
I
show.
gave it the
Jerks
original,
to cats.
when I gave it the original, it went.
Hey, kitty.
I was like, ooh, I got this.
Oh, evil.
Yeah.
But she's adorable.
The,
Evil and you should be destroyed.
I can see Brad's dad's
Yep.
head just pop in.
What the hell?
yeah.
I think he's just.
The cat is very curious.
So you haven't gone
yeah.
upstairs officially yet.
What's that?
You haven't gone upstairs officially with that yet.
Here's the thing. That cat loves chewing on wires.
Oh,
Well, your house.
So
is a bad
I
place for
haven't it's a progress. It's a process.
so basically you're gonna be investing in PVC piping.
a ton of it. And it's good. This is gonna take me like a year.
Your room's gonna look like
Only?
Mario.
What?
Only?
Yeah, maybe we'll see. Yeah,
Just paint them all red and your walls green.
that's pretty good. Well, that stopped everything dead.
Favorite video Christmas card?
Well,
The Hawaii ones. has
fuck
to be.
you guys.
Yeah,
My favorite moment though,
I can't feel
my favorite
feelings anymore.
moment ever from when he with Christmas cards was when I went, ooh, Reese's, and Jay just walked by and whapped him out of my hand, and I just lost it.
That's right. I remember that the magic door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know you were just gonna wail him out of my hand.
Yeah, just smack. Although the can't feel feelings anymore was pretty good.
That your reaction to the Reese's though was instantaneous.
Yeah.
There's like not even salvaging
Now,
it.
see, the reason I love that is because like
feel feelings.
Pat does like the fall down onto the snow,
Yeah.
and it is a distinct whomp.
Whomp.
It's like I can't feel feelings anymore.
Oh yeah. When we're on,
Like it's just like it's just like it's.
it was the perfect.
if a Foley artist was to put the sound of a body hitting the ground,
Which one was this?
This is where we were up on Mauna Kea.
Mauna Kea in Hawaii.
I don't know if that made the final cut.
It did.
think it did, yeah.
I don't remember this.
Oh, trust me.
I remember you being up there doing.
because I
I
enhanced
remember
the
you saying,
volume of the womp.
We're in Hawaii and it's snowing and I'm freezing. Thanks, Brad. I remember that. I don't remember
Yeah.
you falling though.
Oh, I fell.
There's one. Yeah. I just remember that because I remember the womp.
Well, I believe that you recorded it and it had happened.
Oh no, because I remember spending a lot of time with that, just making sure the
Doug,
womp
roll
was
212.
just right. Yeah. 212, Doug. 212?
213.
Yeah, 214.
I have no idea.
I don't
No, not
Nah,
214. Never run 214. Do
Never,
not run
never,
214.
never that one.
Run 212, dog.
Yeah.
We don't even know what it is. He's gonna roll something.
Is Pat's selection ad in there?
So are you available? So for our audience, Rob, now that you have all this free time on your hand, are you available for freelance design work for hire?
I suppose.
Is there any contact information you want to give out?
No.
Really?
No, 'cause you
that's
can't-
going to make awfully
no.
hard for freelance design work then.
Because you can't do that. It's public access. You can't do that.
NSLSTV@gmail.com. Get hold of us and we'll get you a hold of Rob.
I didn't say it. He did.
Which is fine.
Or go to our
There you go.
YouTube, youtube.com/NSLSTV.
How are they going to get a hold of us that way?
Leave a comment with your personal information and
And your
somebody
credit
will-
card number.
and somebody
your,
will- somebody
your
will
routing
contact
account
you.
and your...
Does
yeah.
anybody actually know the Twitter password?
Yeah.
Do you actually use it?
Yeah, it's fuck you, Rob.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Yeah,
that's
that's
what it is.
Well, yeah.
That's how I remember it.
It's not.
you,
It's
Rob.
also the username. It's weird that they let you
Yeah,
do
That's
both.
weird.
But
Yeah.
it's
I
weird
feel
that
bad.
it shows up as NSL's TV.
No, it's at fuck you, Rob, and it just shows you can change your name from
'cause
the.
you can't. No, you got me with that one.
You're welcome.
Dude.
It's just hyper freeze. Why do they call it hyper freeze?
Because
it's-
when you freeze,
It freezes you hyperly.
hyperly.
I guess I am a soda and a half in.
Yeah,
so.
that makes sense.
Checking. All right, still not an emergency. Good.
Meanwhile, your friend,
Wait, what is it? The
your
cat?
friend's like Ben Affleck in
Ooh,
Armageddon.
motion
He's, like,
alert from
waving
cat
at you.
camera. He's like, I'm done with this.
The cat has been detected.
Give me your
Oh,
phone.
all the noise
Hold
stuff.
on, let me get back in the
Can I
live
borrow
view
your phone
mode here.
again?
Yep. Hold on, getting you back into cat mode.
No, all it is a freaking file. You see the freaking cat file.
Cat
with
is gone.
Nails. Aw.
Just one nail. It's like,
Mikey.
Or he's going for a knife.
Yep.
Where's
There
Puppy?
was.
What?
Where's Puppy?
Outside peeing.
my sister got a puppy.
How do you know that so readily?
Because of this video
Is-
from a minute ago.
Taking a dump?
Yeah, it's more of a dump.
No, that's a pee.
That looked more of a dump.
She dumps in the woods, pees in the yard.
All right, that'd be a
Good
good,
dog.
one now.
I have not like with this
good
dog. I
thing
have
to
not
know.
stepped in shit once. It's brilliant. So there's that.
My sister got a dog. Got a puppy.
Yeah.
A
What'd she
black
get?
lab.
Aw.
Yeah. Named it Spencer.
For hire.
No, Spencer.
Ah.
That's the town they got married in.
Yeah.
For hire.
For hire.
They
Yeah.
got hired
Yes.
in. They got married in for hire. For hire England.
That too.
Hey,
Oh,
Okay.
somebody at work was questioning something. They said, "Well, why is
And
somebody?
is that
why
America's ass or not?
No, yeah, that is America's ass.
That is America's ass.
It is. Who's ass?
That
America's
America's
ass.
ass.
that is America's
dad ass though.
I've always thought of that.
Somebody
as
said, "Why did I get this back? What's wrong with the address?" And I roll back there, and I'm like, "Well, the company says ABC Company, 123 Any Street in somewhere Massachusetts."
I've been to somewhere in Massachusetts.
So I'm thinking that that's just the template we use.
Mm-hmm.
You may want to put a real address in there.
Right.
Somewhere Massachusetts.
Oh, I
is a
didn't
real
notice that.
The
First thing you see.
That's because that's how there's someplace called somewhere.
And
Just not clicking, huh?
the
Next
look at
time
that.
it
They
was
got
out
123 Any Street. That's awesome.
Just remember, you can't fix stupid,
Yeah.
but you can light it on fire.
All right, we got just about 3 minutes left.
So Rob, in
What?
the 19 years that you've been doing the show, what have you learned?
Well, first off, you haven't been doing it that long.
17.
In
the
the 17
40
years we've
In
been
the
doing this
43
show.
years,
It only
the-
feels like 43.
Yeah.
That you're all insane.
In the 17
So
years
you're
I've been doing
moving.
the show.
Especially him.
oh yeah,
What?
What?
Yeah.
I said
You're
insane.
moving.
Yeah, I know.
no, that's Brad's buffer. You did, huh?
Huh?
What?
What?
What? That's him.
I really didn't hear him though.
Oh,
Okay.
Alicia?
But you can't
Alicia.
tell the difference between
Oh.
when I can't hear people and when I'm buffering.
oh, I can.
Can you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. It depends. In conversation, yes.
Well, it's because I'll
Yeah, I
say
know
something
it's it.
right
I
after,
edited it
after I
together.
processed
Yes.
it. If I go, huh? That means, and I pause, and I like.
No, huh?
either-
Huh usually
So this
means
is what it's like being you each week.
you don't actually get it.
Welcome.
huh?
What
What are they talking about?
What?
what followed up with the words is the buffer. What?
What?
Yeah, no, we can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Got it.
That's the buffer.
Hey, Rob,
Hey,
What
Brad,
did you learn?
what'd you learn these past 2 decades?
You're insane.
yeah.
It has been a lot of fun.
Yep.
Well, you can still come.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, that's
you're
true.
You can
always
still
welcome.
stop by.
Yeah, but
You
it's
just won't
skinny,
be doing
doesn't
that
break
half
hard.
Listen,
anymore.
you start coming
Well,
more
you
often.
can,
I
you
can
just
get back
don't
into
have to.
drinking.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I would
Yeah.
love that.
Say what?
You
Drunk,
start coming
drunk
more,
Rob.
I can. You start coming more. I can just get back into drinking.
No, you don't want to do that.
Why don't we get Rob into drinking? And let
Yeah,
him
No,
be
we
do
don't
drunk?
want to do that either. We don't want to do that either.
So are there any air? So are you?
No
you
air
want
shows this year.
Air Venture? I'm driving out. Driving out.
I can't.
Oh, that's another one. Do it. He's not wearing any pants.
That was me though. That's not.
Yeah, that's not-
Yeah, that's not quoting them. That was me. That's quoting me. I'm
Oh,
not.
you guys can
you
drive there
quote me?
naked. That way you can officially visit every state.
All right.
He's got a point.
Air Venture, I will pay for your tickets and camping.
I'll think
Oh
about
Jesus, come on. dude.
And he was
When-
like,
when is
no.
Oh.
When is it?
End of July.
If it was going to be during Brittany's birthday week, I might actually have that off.
When is Brittany's birthday week?
August 18th.
It is not during that week.
it. That's
know.
my mother's. That's my mother's birthday actually.
Yeah.
So it's Rob's mom's birthday week.
Yep.
All right, you buy Brittany a gift, and I'll buy your mom a gift.
All right. Rob learned I'm
I don't buy my
insane,
mother
but
gifts
we all
anymore.
kind of knew
I had to
that.
show up. I what? Who?
You learned I'm insane. Jay, what'd you learn?
We actually had
Today.
some damn good times on this show.
Yeah, absolutely.
I learned that I missed a lot when I drank a lot.
You did.
Like
That-
this,
Show of hands, who has gotten hurt for this show?
I'm sure I did somewhere along the way.
Physically and mentally. Yeah, really just injured, just all, yeah.
Oh, 20 seconds. What'd you learn quick?
I learned that the
who's been
fastest
hitting the
my
junk
digestive system has ever operated is
that-
36
okay.
minutes.
Who's been hitting the junk for this show?
God, we should do that. Who's
Ball
been-
jokes.
Wait, we hit each other in the junk? What's wrong with you?
Let's do
No,
that.
no, no.